on Ace Attorney.
You're Miss Elise Denim.
Miss Elise Denim. A woman as mysterious in origin as her last name.
She's the most wonderful person I've ever met. I'm totally not a stalker, you know.
Maybe there's been a murder here at Hasakura Temple. Mr. Nim!
Hurry up and call the police.
What the heck happened?
Don't be stupid! The bridge is nothing but a burning wreck now.
Get out of my way, Larry!
Who could that be at this time of night? Yes? Edgeworth speaking.
Edgy, get up! It's an emergency!
Huh? Larry? Do you know what time it is?
It's time for you to get your ass up, stupid! And it's not Larry, it's Rhuze! It's Rhuze Denim!
Von Karma's finger-snapping ghost. This is nothing more than a terrible nightmare. I'll just roll over and...
Well, wait! Don't hang up! It's an emergency! It's Nick! He really took a nasty spill!
Well, it wouldn't be the first time, so if you don't mind, I'm going to roll over and go back
I'm not joking, dipshit! His life is in danger!
What? What happened? Tell me!
Talk about a guy with bad luck! He may already be dead! Anyway, you've gotta come back! You're the only one that can help! My Iris! My beautiful Iris! She needs help!
Who's Iris? What about Phoenix? Alright. I don't know what's going on, but I'll be there as soon as I can.
I'm at the detention center! Please, hurry!
It's been 1 year since I left that country. I thought I wouldn't have to see him again for a while. Sounds like it won't be a pretty reunion. As if I expected anything to change.
You're late, Edgy! What took you so long?
I don't want to hear it. I chartered a private jet to come as quickly as I could.
Well, you should have chartered a faster one! Anyway, just listen! Something happened to Miss Elise, and Nick is Maya, and Iris is Bikini. Wait, what? Say something, Edgy!
Iris is what?
I'm not crazy!
Before I came here, I stopped in at the hospital where Wright is. I believe I have a better understanding of the situation than you, at this point. Not that it's difficult. The murder victim was the picture book author, Miss Elise Denim. She was found by Wright and the head nun. The suspect is the temple's younger nun. Then later, while Wright was crossing the bridge, it broke and he fell into the river. The hospital says he'll need at least 2 days of bed rest.
Yes, that's right. You got it. But they arrested her. My sweet little Iris.
And here I was convinced he was the one the police had arrested.
Fuck you, dude.
Fond memories. However, I still don't understand what these 2 items are for.
What are you talking about?
They're things Wright gave to me when I was leaving his room. This is the first. He muttered something about endless frustration involved. He also said some nonsense about being able to see into people's hearts with this. And the other. He couldn't possibly be asking what I think he is. Could he?
I'm begging you! Iris's trial starts tomorrow! With Nick out of the picture, you're all I've got left! You're the only one that can represent her!
What did you just say?
You know, represent! Defend! You dipshit! Why do you think I called you anyway?
I'm a prosecutor, Larry. A prosecutor. From Webster's. One who prosecutes. Do you understand what I'm saying? A prosecutor is a lawyer who...
Don't talk to me like I'm a kid! I graduated from junior high, you know!
Yes, that much is obvious, Larry.
As for high school, that's awkward. Don't worry about it. I promise I won't tell.
But I don't think that matters when every judge
I mean, I heard a paper badge has no problem fooling an entire court before.
How could this country's judicial system have fallen into such decay?
Please, Edgy! At least listen to her! Listen to Iris's side of the story!
So Wright wasn't joking when he gave me this badge after all.
Thank you for coming. My name is Iris.
Edgeworth. Miles Edgeworth. Why do I get shivers looking at you? I don't know if I can be of any help, but... I will at least hear what you have to say about the murder.
Mr. Wright, how is he? Mr. Rhuze said that he might even die.
Fortunately, he will be fine. Larry, you moron! How could you say something like that? He was badly bruised when he hit the water, but otherwise he is unharmed.
Thank goodness.
But he's caught some kind of nasty cold.
A cold?
He's running a high fever and is drifting in and out of consciousness. I must be imagining things. This woman. I feel like I've met her before. Best get to the bottom of this mystery as quickly as I can. Let's ask her about herself. Pardon me, Iris. I would like to ask you something if you don't mind. I have the distinct feeling you and I have met before.
It must be your imagination, Mr. Edgeworth. After all, I hardly ever leave Hazakura Temple.
Hazakura Temple? What's that?
It's a place where those who wish to boost their spiritual power come to train. You need to undergo some very difficult training to release your inner spiritual power.
Spiritual power? Did you go to that temple for that reason as well?
No, I don't have any spiritual powers. I don't need them.
In that case, what are you doing at that temple, then?
I've committed some sins. Sins that I need to pay for. That's why I'm there. And why I continue to train. To purify my soul.
Best get her side of the story about this. I want to ask you about last night. The night of the crime.
All right. I helped to clean up after dinner, and then went back to my room at about 8 o'clock. Later, I left my room to ring the lights out bell at 10 o'clock.
Bell?
They ring it at the same time each night.
I see. And then?
I was told to go to the training hall, but I went back to my room and stayed there.
Why didn't you go to the training hall like you were asked to?
I was frightened.
Frightened?
So I just stayed in my room and meditated until the murder happened.
There's more to her story. I just know there is. Maybe I should dig a little deeper. Let's find out what she was so scared of. You were asked to go to the training hall on the night of the murder?
Yes.
However, you didn't go. Because you say you were frightened. What exactly were you so frightened of? Scheisse! What in the world?
Is there something wrong?
I'm sorry, it's nothing. Looks like she's not aware of them herself. These must be what Wright was talking about. The psycholocks. I believe he said that I need to present this Magatama item to do something.
Huh?
Well, can't progress that way. Let's see if she has any theories. So, do you have any ideas to what really occurred last night?
I think it was the result of the tremendous spiritual power that was unleashed.
Spiritual power?
Yes, spiritual training has been a cause behind many great tragedies. This incident was just another example.
Iris, I'm sorry, but I can't accept that. I'm a man of science. I don't believe in spiritual power.
Yes, I understand. Most people don't.
And I am certain that the thing that killed the victim was a human. So please, answer me this simple question. Were you the one who killed Elise Denim?
No. I'm not the one who took her life.
Those psycholock things aren't appearing. I suppose that means I can believe that she's not lying.
What's wrong?
I can't believe what I'm thinking. And here I just finished saying that I don't believe in spiritual power. It appears that's about all that you can tell me.
Thank you very much for listening to my story.
I visited Wright at the hospital before coming here. He asked me to take care of you.
Me?
Yes, at the trial tomorrow, he asked me to defend you.
If Mr. Wright has that much faith in you, Mr. Edgeworth, then I will gladly entrust my fate in your capable hands.
But before that, I have one question.
Yes?
Do you know Wright?
Why would you ask that?
Whenever you came up in our conversation, he would begin to act a little strange.
Mr. Edgeworth, are you his friend?
Friend? Well, in a sense, yes.
It was 5 years ago. That's when I deceived him.
You deceived him?
heard that he was in a lot of pain after what happened. I know what a weak person I am. That's why I thought it was best if he never saw me again. I wanted him to just forget about me without learning the truth.
Well, if you ask me, Wright is still suffering. And until he learns the truth, I don't think he will ever be able to truly recover. Iris, it's not too late. You should go to him. Tell him the truth. I'll defend you, but only if you agree to that one condition.
All right, Mr. Edgeworth. I promise.
Very well. I'll do everything in my power to get you an acquittal. Well, the game is afoot. That's enough information gathering for now. I should head to the crime scene. Good thing I brought my padded coat. As George R.R. Martin said, winter is coming. Best head to Hazakura Temple and see what I can find there. It sure is cold, all right. So this is it, Dusky Bridge. And what's that smell of cheap aftershave and desperation?
Mr. Edgeworth!
Oh, hell. Detective Gumshoe.
Long time no see. It's been about a year, or has it been longer?
It doesn't matter, Detective. What does matter is why you're shuffling around up here.
Oh, ouch! There was a sharp left jab. Well, I'm happy to see you anyway, Mr. Edgeworth.
Let me guess. You were transferred into another section at work. A good choice. The vast amount of nothing up here must be quite easy to guard.
I heard you were back in the country and arranged to come all the way out here. Everybody was real nice. They even let me take charge of the investigation, sir. Yeah, big man now.
Gumshoe indeed. Like gum on your shoe, he's impossible to get rid of.
I'm supposed to report on the details of the crime scene, sir. Anyway, here I am, Detective Dick Gumshoe, reporting for duty.
Great. Thank you, Detective.
I thought Prosecutor Godot was gonna get here before me. That guy's a real mystery, I tell you.
Prosecutor Godot? No matter where I go, I can't seem to escape him. Best let him fill me in then. I just got back into the country, so I don't really know much about the case.
It's simple.
Well, simple is as simple does, as they say.
Oh, you got no idea how much I've missed that biting sarcasm of yours, sir. But seriously, this one's a piece of cake, even though I prefer pie. There's a witness that saw the whole thing.
A witness?
Yeah, that bikini lady.
Bikini lady? Here? On this freezing cold mountain?
Well, you should talk to her yourself if you want the details, sir.
I may have to talk to this bikini lady. I mean, decisive witness myself. Time to confirm how much of a death wish Nick had. So, this is the bridge that Wright fell through?
Yep. I can't imagine being that reckless myself. Look before you cross is how it goes, right? Was that leap? Or jump?
And? Is there something on the other side?
Yeah, some old building they call the Inner Temple. but we can't get over there without a bridge, sir.
What?
Nobody lives there, so it's usually not a problem. But someone was at the inner temple doing some training, and now they're stuck there.
Yes, I heard that from Wright. It's my FA, a magnet for trouble if there ever was one.
Oh no, her again? Anyway, the air's really turbulent right now, so we can't do an aerial extraction. No one's gonna be able to reach the inner temple until tomorrow, sir.
Will she be alright in this cold? So how did this bridge burn down anyway?
We're almost 100% sure it was lightning.
Lightning? I guess she returned. I'd like to know a little bit more about my replacement as Phoenix's rival. So, who is this Prosecutor Godot? I've never heard of him.
Yeah, he's a new guy who showed up after you left the country. He's a complete rookie, but nobody can say a bad word about the guy.
What kind of a man is he?
He just became a prosecutor recently, but he's good, sir. Real good.
If he's so good, how is it that I've never heard of him? Is he the lead prosecutor on this case?
You bet he is. After all, you know who was right in the middle of it.
You know who? I thought Voldemort was dead.
Phoenix Wright, of course, Ace Attorney. For some reason, Godot really got it in for Mr. Wright.
Oh?
Yeah, he seems to have some kind of a grudge.
And what would be the cause of this grudge?
I don't know. Maybe he made fun of his mask or something.
None of this is making any sense. I better look into this Godot myself. Well, let's ask about that freak lightning storm. You're telling me the bridge caught on fire due to a fluke bolt of lightning?
Yep. Last night it snowed for the first time in 3 days. It's a little unusual for lightning to occur during a snowfall like that. But according to the weather data, lightning definitely struck.
Into the inventory you go, little piece of paper. I see. This is a very detailed weather report. Almost too detailed. It even has the exact time that the lightning struck the bridge.
Oh, that? We got that information from the witness's testimony.
Someone actually saw the lightning hit the bridge? Who is this witness?
Sorry, I'll go ask one of the local cops later, sir.
Gumshoe, you are going to be eating noodles for the next week. That's about as much as I can do here. Let's get on to the main gate of the temple. Very nicely decorated.
Yo, Edgy, what took you so long? Been standing out here freezing my balls off in the cold, man!
I knew it was a mistake to race back to this country.
What do you mean?
Wright is going to be fine, and the case itself isn't anything unusual. And I find myself taking a request to defend a woman accused of murder.
Hey, wait a sec. Hold it. Objection. Yeah, that was kind of fun. What's going on here, Mr. Edgeworth? And who the hell's this guy?
It's hard to explain, but one thing led to another, and...
What kind of lame excuse is that? And you call yourself a defense attorney?
Prosecutor Edgeworth is a prosecutor, and that's why he's Prosecutor Edgeworth, pal. Prosecutor Edgeworth, defense attorney, just sounds plain old weird, pal. Right, Prosecutor Edgeworth?
I'm surrounded by idiots. I'm not sure what role I'm supposed to be playing anymore.
Dude, Edgy, I don't see you for a couple of years. And your heart turned to sherbet! Sherbet.
I'd say more like sorbet. It is rather cold here.
Iris didn't murder her! Someone else did it! I just know it, okay? So trust me on this one!
Ever the romantic, aren't you, Larry? Nevertheless, I'll do whatever I can to prove her innocence. At least until I pass the baton on to Wright, that is. Time to descend into the abyss of stupidity. Let's ask him about Iris.
Man, I'm telling you, Iris is so cute! Right, Edgy? You think so too, don't ya? What's wrong? Why are you so quiet?
To put it simply, your comment has me highly concerned. Could it be that the reason you think she's innocent...
Come on! A girl that cute can't possibly be a murderer!
I was right after all. I should have never come back.
No! Don't worry! I see things for how they really are this time, honest!
If I had a penny for every time he said that, I could afford to localize Ace Attorney investigations too.
It's just that, well, Iris is a delicate flower. You can't force things too much. Know what I mean? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Huh? I have no idea what you're talking about, Larry. Or at least I hope I don't.
Oh, forget it. I didn't say anything.
Don't smile like that, it makes it creepier. Larry, where were you and what were you doing on the night of the crime? Larry?
What? Don't tell me. You think I might have done it?
What?
Get lost! Go back to your charter jet and get out of my sight, you creep! And I hope your plane crashes and you die! Wow, I'm kinda sadistic.
I'll ask just one more time. On the night of the murder, where were you and what were you doing? Oh, you are kidding me! As I suspected, a psycholock.
I'm sorry, man. You know me. I just don't remember. My short-term memory is a wreck, dude. Who are you again?
Or you're just lying through your teeth. Well, can't get much more done here. Might as well go inside the main hall and warm up. My name is, Miles Edgeworth.
My. A nice slab of man meat like you is always welcome. Oh, if circumstances weren't so tragic, I might just...
Man meat? What the hell? I'm sorry to trouble you, but I'm looking for a woman in a bikini.
Well, you have found her. Now, what can I do for you?
Oh, hell.
Let's start project.